Ho ho ho, and welcome back, fellow colorists. We are on our second last day. It is hard to believe that we have done all of these pages, a page a day, for the last 22 days. And let's get on to page 23. Here we are. Let's open it up. Okay. Day 23 brings us an activity, and I'm going to have to Google it because I'm not quite sure. They're little animals. So we've got a fox, a bear, and a rabbit, and then some sayings. I'm not quite sure what it is. Let me Google the German and we'll find out. Okay, my friends, that took quite a bit of translation. These were all just instructions for the main part until I got to this part where it said insert greeting card, and then down on the bottom this word here actually says greeting boxes. So the gist is that we are making 3 different greeting boxes. So then I noticed that there was 3 different greetings, and I then translated those, and they are tranquility and peace for you. This one is hope and peace for you, and this one is joy and vigor for you. So I'm not sure activity wise if we need to cut these out and slip the little greetings inside them. I have no one to pass them on to because, again, none of my friends unfortunately speak German. So what I'm going to do though is definitely color them and glitz the page up. So we will get rid of the cut lines as per usual, turn this into a beautiful coloring page, and have some fun using mediums that maybe we haven't yet pulled out this week. So let me think about what we can use, and I'll be back. So today we're going to go back to where we started, which is using some watercolors in this book. The paper is fairly thick and can handle some watercolor. I'm not going to put any watercolor ground on it. We're just going to paint directly on the paper. I'm going to pull out my Paul Rubens glitter watercolors. I have a set of 12, and I also have a set of 6 Fine Tech gold and silver and bronze watercolors that we can also use. So we're just going to have some fun today. I'm going to start with a purple and a green, and I'm just going to spray some water on them and let them soften up. Start on the fox, and I've just got the purple watercolor to the side here, and I'm just going to apply it right to the whole area. Okay, I'll let that dry, but I will move this up a little bit so that we can do this bottom area, because we will also do that in purple. I'm just using a number 1 Holbein paintbrush, but I just grab whatever paintbrush will do the job. Okay, I'll continue on this off camera. Today, while we are coloring, I am going to have some of these holiday favorites Jelly Bellies. These are the ones that came in my Secret Santa gift box that I posted a video on the December 13th. So I'm going to try this one. I believe this one is hot chocolate. Yep, hot chocolate. Okay. While the purple one is drying, I'm going to move on, and we're going to do the far one over here. It's the bear, and I'm going to make him green. We'll do the green. And while we're doing that, since I'm testing out fun candy today, I just wondered, do you have a favorite holiday candy or holiday chocolate? The other night I had an After 8, and I also associate those with Christmas time. I don't have them any other time of the year, And it's kind of fun to have different candies, different times of the year. Not a fan of candy canes, as we talked about in another video. Okay, now we're going to try one called pumpkin pie. Not tasting it yet. Tasting a lot of sugar. Might have to try another one. You need a healthy lunch after today's session. Well, the pumpkin pie ones didn't taste like anything but sugar to me, so far the hot chocolate ones are in the lead for tasting originally like it's supposed to. I'll keep coloring, give my taste buds a break, and then we'll be back. We've got 3 more colors, 3 more flavors to test out. Okay, here is the second one done in green, the first one in purple, and the middle one I'm going to do in a light Paul Rubens blue metallic. So I'll get that started, wash my paintbrush off, and I'll come back when the third one is done. The blue is looking very metallic, so that's pretty. We'll just move the page up a bit, and we will do the rest of this. And while that is happening, as I'm carefully going around the bunny here, I will try my next jelly bean. So the next one is candy cane. So I don't mind peppermint flavor. I just don't like the eating the candy cane. And this one definitely immediately tastes candy cane. I think this one, the candy cane jelly bean so far has been the best flavor imitation. I immediately knew it was the candy cane one. Okay, I'll let my taste buds recover from that before trying our last one. And the last one is supposed to be, oh no, we have 2 more. We have cranberry sauce and eggnog left. Kind of remind me of Christmas crackers, actually, that you would have around your table for Christmas, that you pull, 2 people pull on it and the little prize comes out in a hat. That's what they remind me of. Since these remind me of Christmas crackers, I'll ask you the question. Do you generally have Christmas crackers or the pull variety for your Christmas dinner or your New Year's Eve celebration dinner? We have always done that, and then everyone has to wear their hat. It's lots of fun. Okay, I'm going to zoom you out. You can see how the page is looking. We'll let those totally dry while I wash off my paintbrush. White that I had activated a while ago, and I'll do all 3 of the little greeting cards in that. So this should be still pretty translucent and able to see what's under them. Okay, that's how it'll look. While I'm staring at this page, waiting for some items to dry, I pulled out my Walmart glitter washi tape, and I thought it went kind of well with this green, since it's also a green, and I wondered if it would kind of cover up these lines so I wouldn't have to do stickles on every single area, and I like how it looks, so I think I will do a little bit more washi tape around here. And I also have some other colors, so maybe we'll be able to do something similar to the other ones. Quick update on the washi tape. I have completed the bear with the green sparkly washi tape. I have some blue sparkly washi tape from the same package for this, and then I've got some thin purple washi tape from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to do the same to these two, and then we'll be back to do some coloring. So the eggnog is my next flavor to test, and I do like eggnog. Yes, I do taste eggnog. Nice. Good choice. It's I can kind of taste some nutmeg flavor in there, which is nice. Creamy. Good choice. Eggnog. Okay, we're ready to try our last flavor we haven't tried, which is the cranberry sauce. Nice flavor. Not overly tart, but definitely a berry flavored cranberry. Okay, a little bit more washi tape to go, and then we're done. I'm not sure if this washi tape was a great idea or not, but we're gonna keep on with it. So my final verdict and thoughts on the jelly bean holiday flavors between eggnog, candy cane, pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, and hot chocolate is cranberry sauce was first, eggnog second, hot chocolate third, and candy cane and pumpkin pie probably not my favorites. Let's reach for some Dollar Tree and we will fill in some of these areas. So I've got a light green, so I'm going to do this area here, and the bottom, since I have a good match for all three, I've got purple, blue, and the lime green. So I'll do those. Be right back. Okay, everything is painted and washi taped, and I've used the Dollar Tree markers. Now I'm ready to grab some colored pencils and do the three little animals and the three symbols. Before I do the coloring though, this one here, the purple isn't as nicely metallic as the rest, so I'm going to come back with a second coat of purple paint, and I'll let that dry while I color the other items. But I'm just going to come back in with some more Paul Rubens paint and give it a second coat. We will color the bear together. I just grabbed a few polychromos pencils, and we'll grab more as we need them. Going to use a walnut brown 177 and a raw umber 180. I imagine that the bear is a brown bear, or he's not a polar bear. So I guess I could ask the question is, have you ever seen a live bear? We have obviously quite a few bears here in Canada, and generally I see them when we're driving through like the national parks and such on our way to Banff, Alberta, or into BC. But have you ever seen a bear in Efka? If so, what kind? A black bear, a brown bear, grizzly bear? Or have you seen a polar bear? In Nougat 178. Okay, now that there's color on the entire bear, I will come back and I will deepen up to some more fine details, put some shadows in, and maybe some fur. Quick overview of where we're at right now while we're waiting for some paint to dry. I finished the bottom that I had missed. We added some fine tech gold to our little images in the center of our greeting boxes. The bear is done. I'm going to do the fox next, and I'm just going to wait for this paint to dry. Using the fine tech silver, I'm just going to do the inside of this star. This is a beautiful silver. In fact, I'm going to go over the gold areas as well because they kind of look odd. We'll do around the stars. And I'm not going to do around here. I'm going to do that with a gel pen because that's just way too tight of an area. Starting off with ivory and brown ochre. This is going to be a lighter colored fox than the one I did, I think it was yesterday. I'm sure that was yesterday. Yes, it was. Here we go. There's been so many interesting pictures that we've done over the last 23 days. I want to thank you for coming along. Wonder if you have a favorite. Do you prefer the activity pages or the coloring pages? To do the activity pages when they made sense to do so, but sometimes we've left things in the books. My dog is snoring under the table, but I will try and talk quickly. But I don't want to wake her up. She turned 18 on December the 10th, so I'm pretty blessed that she's still with us and still fairly healthy. So if she wants to sleep by my feet, she's more than welcome to. I'm going to bring in burnt sienna, 283. I would like to say a special thank you to all of my fellow colorists who have been commenting and sharing some of their lives. I've had regular comments and feedback and questions answered from Australia and Sweden and the United States and Canada, and it really has made doing this series really fun. So you know who you are, who's been commenting, and I hope that everybody has had a chance to read some of those comments, and it's been great fun. Okay, I'll keep coloring. Okay, we're going to call this guy done, and we're going to move on to the bunny rabbit. Just the bunny. Or that's a squirrel. I think that's a squirrel. So I have been calling this thing a bunny this whole time, and I should have realized that it wasn't bunny because it has a long tail, and its ears are not the shape of a rabbit, but the face looks like a rabbit. So we're gonna go with this as a squirrel and leave it at that, since squirrels are not my favorite animal, since they make such a mess and they get into everything. They are awfully cute and beautiful looking, of course, but that doesn't negate the fact that they get into everything. Squirrels are actually new to our acreage in the last 2 years. Before that, we did not have them, so I don't know where they came from, but now we have both brown and black squirrels. So I guess in the year 2000, when COVID was everywhere, the squirrels decided to move in to my yard. My goodness. They sit on top of my evergreen trees and they eat acorns, or the pine cones I should say, and they chew on them and then they throw them down. And they're noisy about doing it too. It's just ridiculous. It's like they're testing out the pine cones and nope, that one wasn't good. Throws it down. I'm going to blend this and then we'll see how that looks. I think he's done. He looks a little bit evil and cute at the same time. Okay, let me turn the book around and zoom out. This is how the page is looking, and it looks odd, the page as a whole. I don't think the washi tape helped the page come together at all. I think it actually made it look odd, so I'm going to have to do something to help this page out. I'm going to go grab some gelatos or some ink, probably gelatos, and I'm going to color in the blank areas. Okay, I pulled out my metallic gelatos. So there's a variety. I just pulled out a green one, and maybe I'll pull out a red or a purple, and we'll just put some on our mat. And I'm going to move the camera so it doesn't touch the table. Okay. So hopefully that will be less jiggling. I'm going to pick up some, and I'm going to start around the edge. Circular motions. And we'll see how purple looks. Going to grab a post-it note, 1 second, and I'm going to just put the post-it note where I don't want the gelato to go, kind of acting as a barrier or a mask. Just trying to make everything look like it's supposed to be on the page and that they belong together. Okay, and we'll wipe the brush off. I'll clean them with water afterwards, but in between colors I just need to get the majority off. And then pick up some more green. And we'll just blend it in with the purple. I think I'm going to come in with a little bit of blue. And let me wipe off the brush. Okay, now the blue, I'm just going to be selective and put it in a couple of spots where there's some white areas. Something is still not right about this, and I think it's the tags. I don't think that they kind of look like they belong there. So I'm just pulling out my acrylic marker set from Artex, and I'm going to grab a purple color. One of these two, I'll see which one looks best. And I'm going to outline them. So there's that one. I'm going to go with this one. Not my best page, but we're calling it done. Take a look at the final page, and we've got lots of bling, and these were greeting boxes with 3 greetings. Those are the pages, and these are the supplies we used. Well, I tell you, for a page that didn't turn out our very best, we did use quite a few supplies, and I did have fun with them. So we used some fine tech paint, we used some Paul Rubens paint, watercolored paint, some polychromos, some gel pens, 3 glitter markers from the Dollar Tree, 3 metallic gelatos, a brush, 3 different washi tapes, paintbrush, and of course we tried the holiday favorites, Jelly Bellies, with the clear winner being cranberry sauce and eggnog. Thank you very much for coming. If you got all the way to the end of this video, thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.